Hey guys. I honestly cannot help it, you guys. I think it's honestly become kind of a habit. So, yeah. If I do too many of these, I apologize. It's just, I like doing this for you guys. I like getting to chat with you guys. So, yeah. It's just, it's a habit I can't seem to break out of, to be honest with you. I will try to break out of it soon or something like that. I mean, I did try doing that before. Then I just came back and Ben was like, hey, let's do another Q&A. You get the idea. My mind is just telling me to just do more Q&As. But, hey, Jason. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much. Says, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's just another day. I got to get up for work in the morning. But doing it at a time, like at least I'm doing it at a time where it's like I'm still good, but it's like I need to get to bed sometime soon before that way, so I don't have to feel so tired when I wake up in the morning. So here's that for you. It's also the fact that you guys really do seem to like these videos, so that's why I like to keep on doing them for you guys, because you guys really do like these videos. So yeah, there's that. So whatever questions you guys want to ask about movies or anything like that, go right ahead. And I have the link sent out to some friends if they're going to join for a little bit, have a little fun. So excuse me. So. So, yeah, again, sorry for the quietness, guys. It's just that nobody has come in to the stream at all. So it's, yeah, that's kind of why it's being a little too quiet, I guess you could say. But hopefully somebody will join here in a little bit. What's up, Lance? Cool. Hope the football game is going well. Yeah, I know. Because that's why sometimes whenever so I also take a nap in the car while I'm because I get a ride to work. So since I don't drive, yeah, I take a small nap every morning when I get in the car, so that way I can actually feel like I'm ready to do so. Hey, Cineview says my big fat Greek writing free run pretty well. Nice. I haven't seen it. The Watch Line 2 should be posting that soon, man. Can't wait for some good horror content. If you enjoyed it, man, good. I'm happy. But you guys, yeah, go watch the review I did with Grant on Friday. Well, and my buddy Justin, but he didn't stay for very long. So there's that for you. Excuse me. That felt so weird. Makes more sense now, Jason. Thank you. The Nun 2 was terrible. I thought it sucked horribly. It happens for me too, man. I mean, I am awake in the car in the afternoon, but when it's like early in the morning and I have to go to work because I have to be at work at like 6 in the morning. So yeah. So I haven't gotten any physically as of late yet, Noah. But I will be receiving some in the mail this week. On Tuesday, I should be receiving my pre-order Blu-ray for um so yeah, I should be getting Joyride on Tuesday, and then I got 4 Blu-rays coming in the mail also from Best Buy, which are The Last Castle, The Burning, and The Dark and the Wicked, and also I'm getting my 4K for Collateral. So I'm getting those in the mail this Thursday, and probably the Wednesday after, Wednesday the 20th probably. That's when I'm getting my Blu-ray for Past Lives, which I'm really really excited to own because I'm really excited to see that movie. And then then a couple weeks after that, I'm gonna get my 4K in the mail for Talk to Me. So yeah, there's that. Hey Jared, what's up? Been be sitting again watching The Nun 2, Punch Your Nuts watching Meg 2, or eating honey while watching Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. I would watch The Nun 2 and punch my nuts while watching the Meg 2. Because Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is woof. It's still the worst film still my least favorite film of the year. Run Rabbit Run is giving it competition. I never thought I would see a film that could possibly give it competition until I watched Run Rabbit Run. Yeah. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is getting competition for worst film of the year. God, I hated Run Rabbit Run. I have to watch Joyride. Heard so many great things about it. I was hesitating between Joyride or No Hard Feelings at the movie theater. Oh, okay. Shit.
Mr. Luke Ponto, what's up, man?
Long time no talk, my dude.
Yeah, no
It's been a
kidding.
little while.
I saw you come through on my messages. I got about half an hour, so I figured, hey, it's been a minute. I haven't seen my buddy Luke in a minute. What's going on?
Not too much, man. It's been quite a bit for the past month or so. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Starting a new job and yeah. So
that's
there you go.
exciting. That's awesome.
Yeah, and might be getting a pay raise here pretty soon. So that's also very exciting.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Raise the roof on
I
that
love
one.
that. It's going.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear you're doing well.
Yeah, the job's going great. It's also I think it's honestly the best job I've taken so far out of my careers. Like simple job, like very simple.
Good. Nice.
In case you're curious, I work in a nursing home.
Oh, okay.
I work
Very
as a
cool.
dietary aide, so basically I prepare beverages for the residents. I do the dishes after breakfast. I have to serve the residents that are in the dining room for lunch, and I also have to obviously do a couple trash runs.
Cool.
So simple,
like good gig.
simple
Good
stuff.
gig.
It's not like we're my boss or any of my managers were gonna hold me accountable for just one thing that I should do, which was pretty much a bad thing at my last job. They were holding me accountable just to clean floors, and I was just like, nope.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's
I've been
good.
trying to do other things with the job. But they were just like, nope, you get to clean floors.
Well, it sounds like you're in a better spot now, man. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, again, Zach, it's really good to see you again, man. Like,
yeah,
you've been thriving pretty hard with those with the members talk shows. Like, you've been thriving with those.
yeah. We've been having some fun over there. Did one yesterday with DJ. DJ was the only one who could make it yesterday. So we talked about why we love movies. It's gonna be posted tomorrow. Good conversation. It was a lot of fun.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
So
other than that, just busy.
busy.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that's kind of how it is for me too. Like, busy, because again, I have to wake up at like 4:45 in the morning because I have to be at work by 6 in the morning. Like,
oof, that's early.
Yeah, 6 in the morning. But the good thing is I get off at 2 in the afternoon. So
lots of day left then. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I don't have to be like, so I don't have to like be there at like 5 o'clock at night and then just be like,
Yeah, I do not. I'm a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 guy.
9 to 5.
That's right. And
I had to
you rush home and try to get whatever you can done before you're burnt out on YouTube.
But yeah, it's been kind of a crazy ride, like I said. But been going to the movies quite a bit, like I always do. I mean, why would I not?
Yeah, September's kind of a dead month for me. Not dead. It's not dead. There's not much that I'm interested in. I saw Gran Turismo on Friday. Finally.
What'd you think?
Loved it. It was really, really, really good.
Yeah, buddy. It was so good.
It was awesome. Better than I expected for sure.
You think that was better than you expected? Look at me, dude. I never even played the games. Like,
I never heard of the games.
Played the games. Like, I've heard of the games, but I never played the games, and I never knew about that story. Like,
oh yeah, all news to me. The game was news to me. The whole thing was like based on a true story. I wouldn't have believed it if they hadn't said it. It was a cool movie.
Yeah, it's really good. I saw it twice already. Like, it is really good.
I'd see it again. I don't think I'm gonna make it out to see it again, but I'd see it again. The racing sequences were a lot more thrilling than I thought they were gonna be too.
Hey, Jared's in the chat.
Hey, Jared, what's going on, man?
So let's see. What else did I see? I saw The Nun 2. That sucked.
Fair enough. Did not look good, anyways.
It's a jump scare fest for 2 hours with no story. That's basically what it is. That's the whole Conjuring tricks at that point. Just jump scares.
Yeah. James Wan isn't involved with that franchise anymore, is he?
I don't think he is. The guy that made this one was also the guy that directed 2 other previous Conjuring universe movies: The Curse of La Llorona and Conjuring 3: The Devil Made Me Do It.
I didn't hear that one was very good, and I really liked the first 2, so I didn't even bother seeing it.
I'll just say it's better than the Curse of La Llorona.
Like, I heard that was garbage from a lot of people.
Sucked.
I heard that was garbage from a lot of people.
And it wasn't even. And the weirdest thing is, it wasn't even marketed as a Conjuring movie. And then they're just like, "Yep, it's a Conjuring movie now, bitches." Like,
slap that brand on it, make a couple mil, move on.
Pretty much, yes. And it's already looking like that The Nun 2 is going to break even at the box office. So, oh boy, we're going to get Nun 3.
Well, it's probably made for dirt cheap, huh? No? How much was it?
Wasn't it? Oh no, I was meaning like my sarcasm for them doing.
Oh, I see. But it was probably made for dirt cheap, right?
Pretty much.
Nun 3. Back in the hood.
Back in the hood. What is this, Leprechaun? Back to the Hood.
That's not a real title, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Like, that's actually a title.
That's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, there's even... But the one before that was called Leprechaun in the Hood. What
Brilliant.
is with this stuff they come up with, man?
I'm
That's just
glad they paid someone to come up with that. Really, it was worth it.
so bad. But
what have you been watching lately? What have you been watching?
I did watch a few more new releases. I watched Chang Can Dunk, which was on Disney Plus. Really liked that one, actually. That was actually kind of a surprise. Didn't think it would be that good, but
Never heard
actually,
of it.
It was actually a big surprise.
That has not been marketed to me whatsoever.
Well, Grant recommended it to me, so I decided to give it a try.
Nice.
And I really liked it. Then I watched The Baker, movie starring Ron Perlman and Elias Koteas and Harvey Keitel. Sounds like a recipe for success, am I right? Nope. It was terrible.
Is that in your review? That's got to be in your review.
It should have been, but I mean, I'm going to have to talk with Grant about that one because him and I are going to have to probably do a review on that together.
Make sure you remember that line. That's a good line. Speaking of Ron Perlman, I watched Hellboy for the first time.
Dude, you finally watched Hellboy.
Finally watched Hellboy.
And your thoughts?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was fine. I don't know. It was weird to me a little. I mean, it definitely felt like a product of its time. It felt like the Constantine and all that kind of era. Kind of like a weird rom-com superhero film going on with like, first of all, I didn't really care for the FBI guy, the Myers, I think was his name, John Myers, that had to like watch Hellboy. I didn't really care about that character, and then he started like trying to get with Hellboy's girl, and I was like, what? And then I don't know. I've heard that there's a theatrical cut and a director's cut. I couldn't tell you which one I watched, but there's a whole scene where Hellboy's sitting on the rooftop with a young kid, like spying on them on a date, and I was like, what is happening right now? What is this?
That might have to be the director's cut or something. I have no idea.
It was fine.
Theatrical.
Oh, really?
Was that the theatrical?
I didn't pay attention to that.
It was fine. I mean, there was some cool action set pieces, and there was some attempts at humor that were fine. I don't know. It was just a very fine movie to me. Like, I did not get hyped. I thought the beginning was awesome, though, with like the World War II flashback and all that. I really got into the movie with that. And then once we got into the Hellboy stuff in the present day, I was kind of losing a little bit of interest.
That's fine. I'm not
loved the practical, though. The practical effects of it all.
There you go.
Really good. Still holds up to this day. Looks really good, especially that fish man.
The fish guy. Yeah, that looks really good.
Sapien, I think. Abraham Sapien is what they called him.
Yeah.
I literally just watched it an hour ago.
But let's see. And I thought for sure that Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey was still going to be my least favorite movie of the year. But it's now been given competition with Run Rabbit Run.
Who?
But the movie called Run Rabbit Run.
Run Rabbit. Is that animated?
No. It's supposed to be like somewhat of a indie scary movie, but it's repetitive and very pretentious.
And it's worse than Winnie the Pooh?
It's giving it competition. Like,
wow.
I never thought I would say that, honestly.
That's some negative praise.
Honestly, dude, I never thought I would say that. Like,
I never thought you'd say that. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I kind of thought I had the solidified top 3 worst of the year, but then Run Rabbit Run I watched, and then I was just like, nope, it's giving Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey competition.
Sometimes they just sneak in there at the end of the year. They just wedge themselves in there. Yeah, that's
true. But I mean, oh my god. Yeah, if Grant was here, I would just be like, do the thing, and then just play the "fuck you." Like, that's his thing. Whenever he sees a bad movie, that's when he calls it the Angry Grant Show.
The Angry Ranch. I think I've seen that. Yeah, it's funny.
Wasn't that with if I had to guess, was that with Nefarious? If I had to
Oh
guess?
yeah, that possession movie disguised as like a proper or
As a
commentary on
a movie about where
abortion
two
and
guys
stuff.
are just basically talking about God, Satan, demons, and angels,
Yeah.
abortion, and all that crap.
Yeah, I was gonna check that out. I was kind of curious in that, but yeah, he did not like it. A lot of
Yeah,
people
he-
didn't
I
like
did
it.
not. I did not like it either.
Yeah, Jared said, I think. What'd you give it, Jared? I kind of forgot for some reason.
1 star.
1 star out of 5.
At least
So that
it's on the
says
board.
something. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I also watched another film that Grant hates a couple weeks ago called Spinning Gold. It's
How was that?
awful.
Why you just sitting down and watching awful movies?
I get my morbid curious mind just wanting to just watch terrible films.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I probably should watch more terrible films just to have more of a palette. But like, if I hear a movie so bad from like everybody, I just don't want to waste time on it when I could be watching something good. You know what I mean?
When
Like,
you honestly could be watching something good like Polite Society or something like that. I mean, that's actually
I heard that was really good. Yeah, I've heard that was really good.
Kind of a mixture of Scott Pilgrim versus the World and Everything Everywhere All at Once in some ways.
Mm.
So I think
Good
I mean,
elevator
I'm not
pitch.
trying to hype it up or anything like that, but I think you'd really, really enjoy it.
You know what I enjoy, but speaking of hyping it up, you know what I enjoyed but thought was a little bit overhyped? I finally watched for the first time.
What was that?
Kick-Ass.
Oh, you finally watched Kick-Ass.
Yeah, I watched Kick-Ass the other night with my brother. He brought it over, and I hadn't seen it, so I thought we'd watch it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of. I loved Nicolas Cage in it. It should have just been Big Daddy and Hit Girl if they had like a spin-off movie.
It's a Kick-Ass story, so
Yeah, which I liked. I mean, it was definitely like right off the bat. I loved it because it felt like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Definitely influenced by Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I felt,
but also kind of felt like it was inspired by Taxi Driver in some ways.
I can see that. I can see what you. I didn't think that watching it, but I can see what you mean by that. Yeah, but
because of all the filth on the streets, he got in shape. He became a superhero, and sometimes the harsh reality just struck him down.
yeah. I was just really the thing with me with the movie was I was really enjoying their take on the average ordinary person. And I thought they were doing a really good job with that with the Dave character and getting his butt beat, and it felt pretty grounded and realistic. Then it just kind of got a little bit too cartoony at the end with like the jetpacks and everything, and it started to lose me just a little bit from like where they started and the tone they had set up to where they finished. But I liked it a lot. It was really good.
I think when it came to being cartoonish, you probably should have expected that when it's directed by Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah.
You probably should have expected that.
Well, the violence was as soon as the violence started, I was like, oh yeah, it's Matthew Vaughn. This is like Kingsman type violence.
This is definitely like Kingsman level violence.
That church scene though in Kingsman, like
one of the greatest fight scenes. Like I think
so amazing. So amazing.
Like the choreography that they used, and also like everybody just going berserk on each other.
And it feels like one take and everything. Oh, it was great.
So good. I mean, yeah, it's definitely quite a bit of like shaky cam work, but it's like you can't really keep the camera still during that one scene.
Yeah. But Hit Girl in the hallway in the third act with all the mob guys.
And that was a very, very young Chloe Grace Moretz. Like,
yeah,
very
she's like
young.
11.
Yeah, very young.
No older than 13, I would say. But
yeah, like I said, very young. I think it was actually her first movie.
She killed it. She was incredible. She was like the best part of the movie.
I would agree. But I mean, the movie's still great though, if I'm being honest. Like I love Kick-Ass.
Yeah, movie's awesome.
But trying to see what else. I did also finally watch The Blackening.
Oh, I want to see that. How is that?
That was actually really good. I really enjoyed that one. But just just if you read the concept or anything like that, it is very, very dumb. And it's also really bad, like who done it kind of movie because the reveal is pretty obvious.
Oh,
It's
it's a
like right
whodunit?
under your nose.
Huh,
But
interesting.
it's also very clever with the jokes because it may just look like another scary movie kind of movie, but it's actually a lot more clever and a lot more like fresh.
The trailer gave me like Saw or Menu kind of vibes. Like kind of like playing off that kind of movie.
Yeah, I mean, but there's literally a joke, like literally a joke where this black woman just makes a joke like she's DMX, like I got a gun.
Oh goodness.
Hey yo, like that's too DMX. That's like the most memorable moment of the entire movie for me.
Yeah, I got to see that one.
It's pretty good.
To it. There's a lot I still need to see. There's a lot. I mean, maybe I should have watched one of those instead of Hellboy today, but I just had Hellboy sitting on my shelf, and I was like, want to get through some of these stacks of movies I haven't watched yet.
Think of other ones. I think you need to watch. I think of other ones you should watch.
I have way too many movies I need to watch.
I know.
Too many things to watch too.
But a couple of weeks ago though, Zach, you want to know what movie I got Jared to watch?
What's that?
Asteroid City.
Asteroid City. Nice. How is that?
Like,
I've heard very mixed things.
That's for Jared. I'm guessing you're asking.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Nice.
I'll just tell you, I loved it. Like,
I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard people say they love it. I've heard people say it's their worst of the year so far. And
My only big issue is the comedy.
well, then that's only because this was your first Wes Anderson film. So this is his first one, and I don't think it's like really the best one to start off with.
No.
I think the best one to start off with is mostly Fantastic Mr. Fox. If I'm being honest, like I think start off there, you have a good start. Like,
yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox is pretty good. I don't think I've seen very many Wes Anderson movies.
have you watched Isle of Dogs?
No, I missed that one.
Grand Budapest?
Been on my watch list for a while, but I haven't seen it yet.
I'm just gonna try to go through all of his movies.
What's the one? What's the three brothers on a train?
The Darjeeling Limited.
Oh my gosh, you actually remember? Okay, yeah, that's the one that I've seen. I think that's the only one.
Only other one besides Mr. Fox.
Yeah, besides Fantastic Mr. Fox, I think that's the only one I've seen. I don't know. There's a bunch of directors I got to catch up on their work. Been trying to, but
yeah. But I mean, with Wes Anderson though, I mean, if you've seen at least a couple of his films, you should honestly be used to the kind of humor that he has with his movies, because like Noah says in the comments for Asteroid City, it's very Wes Anderson like in regards to not only just like the color choices, like the cinematography, but also the humor.
nice.
Like very Wes Anderson like humor. Like very dry and kind of straight faced humor. Like, did I say yes? You didn't say anything. I said yes, but my mouth wasn't speaking. Dude, and
right,
dude, I'm not gonna lie, Jason Schwartzman has been having a hell of a year, man. Like with Asteroid City, Across the Spider-Verse, and he's gonna be in the new Hunger Games.
Oh,
He's been
yeah,
having quite a bit of a year, man.
Coming out. Are you excited?
I'm really
for that new Hunger
excited.
Games?
I can't lie, man. I'm actually really excited.
Yeah, I have no thoughts on it whatsoever. I'm not really into the Hunger Games franchise, anyways. Is Rachel Zegler in it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
And I'll just say this. It at least looks better than both of the Mockingjay movies.
Yeah, I didn't like the Mockingjay movies.
Mockingjay ones, like the first one was just all build up.
I was
And
so
then
bored.
the whole war happened in part 2 while Katniss was knocked out.
Dude, that bugged me so much.
But the first one was good. But I love Catching Fire though. Catching Fire is for sure the best one.
That's the only one I like. That is the only one that I actually enjoyed watching. The first one, I mean, was okay to me. But the second one I actually liked.
I love Catching Fire. I think that's definitely the best out of all of them for sure.
Did you hear we're getting an Aquaman trailer on Thursday? Finally.
It took them long enough.
I'm so
They
curious.
could have released an Aquaman trailer before they released any. Like they could have released it at the time that Blue Beetle came out at least.
Yeah, and had it for the preview beforehand.
Yes.
I'm so curious to see how this movie's gonna do and what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, but
I'm not that happy that Blue Beetle's not doing so well.
yeah, I'm sad about that too. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
Not surprising though, but yeah, it is what it is. Because it just hit 100 million, right? Worldwide, it just hit 100 million worldwide.
But it needed but it needs 260 to break even.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hit that.
Unfortunately, which kind of sucks.
Zach and I talked about it, and I think he said he could see it hitting like 150, or maybe he went higher, but I said like 170. I thought it would hit. I don't even think it's gonna hit 170 worldwide by the end of its run.
Which is sad. Like,
yeah, shows how people just don't care about the DC movies right now. At least the ones in the universe.
But I mean, I felt like it was, for me, it was morely a breath of fresh air for DC. It didn't really, because honestly, I think it was honest. To be honest, it was after the Flash that I kind of really started to get burnt out on superhero movies.
I still love the Flash. I watched
Like,
it again.
I mean, I thought about it more. I think it's really good, but then it was just. But I'm just saying, like, by the time I saw the Flash, in the theater, that's when I was really starting to get burnt out.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's fair. The superhero movies this year haven't been great. The only one I love is Across the Spider-Verse.
I loved Across the Spider-Verse for sure, but I mean, I don't care what anybody says about my hot take for my favorite comic book film of the year, which is Blue Beetle. I really don't care.
Yeah, and you shouldn't care, man. It's your opinion.
I really do not care. Like, I thought the movie was great. I saw that one twice. Like,
that's awesome, dude. How would you there's been 7, I believe. How would you rank the superhero movies this year so far?
That so far, in last place is definitely Quantumania. I mean, I still think it's a good movie, but wow, that script has major problems. Like,
yeah,
there's some bad problems with that script. Then I would go Shazam! Fury of the Gods. And then I would go. I'm trying to remember all. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm just trying to remember all of them for some reason.
Let me pull up a list.
Because I know it's those two that are in like the bottom 2 at least.
Let me help you out here real quick. Let me pull up a list. No one's made a good list. I can't find one. I think, let me see if I remember off the top of my head the 7.
So there's Guardians, there's Ant-Man, there's Shazam, the Flash, Blue Beetle,
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Ninja Turtles is a comic book?
And Across the Spider. Yeah, Ninja Turtles is based off a comic book. You got to include that. Their origins were in a comic book. They're based off a comic book.
Okay, so then it's that one then. That's number 1.
That's your favorite
I
of the
forgot
year?
about
Okay.
that. That's my number one. Whoops. So yeah, last place is Ant-Man. Then Shazam, then The Flash, and then Guardians 3, then Across the Spider-Verse, then Blue Beetle, and then Mutant Mayhem.
Nice.
I freaking love Mutant Mayhem. That movie was so good.
Yeah, better than I expected it to be. That's for sure. Even though it wasn't at all what I wanted it to be, which I left those expectations when I walked in to watch the movie. It was really charming. It was cute.
And again, I liked the fact that they were actually that the Ninja Turtles were actually voiced by teenagers this time to actually live up to the title. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I found it kind of weird that everyone got so fixated on that. Like that has never bothered me whatsoever during any Ninja Turtles movie or any movie in general. Like if teenagers weren't played by teenagers, I never gave that a second thought. So I found it really interesting that that was like a big thing for a lot of people. It's cool. Like it's definitely cool that they did that. But it doesn't when I watch the 90s live action Ninja Turtles movie or even the 2007 one animated Ninja Turtles movies, it never bothers me that they're not voiced by actual teenagers. But
it's in
it
the
is a
Michael
valid
Bay
point.
ones that it's like, okay, that's enough.
Even that didn't bother me, but I can see why. Like in retrospect, it might because they're definitely their voices are quite deep.
Way too deep to be teenagers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've met some teenagers in my days where they got some wildly deep voices. But
I mean, like I'm talking about like compare those voices in the Michael Bay ones and into Mutant Mayhem. Like seriously, dude. Like
yeah.
I mean, especially Donatello's. Like his is a lot higher than what we got in the Michael Bay ones.
Oh, way higher than we've gotten in any of the Ninja Turtle ones.
Which again, I liked.
Yeah, I liked it too. It was cool. It was a nice touch. I'll say that. It was a really nice touch.
But again, I think my favorite turtle out of that movie was definitely Donnie, for sure.
Donnie's always my favorite. I love Donatello.
Yes. But the only one I even recognized out of the Turtles was Raphael, because he was Thor from Good Boys.
I did not find that out until I looked up who played the Turtles. I did not hear it at all. I was like, "That's awesome."
Well, I mean, I'm for sure you didn't notice it because he's grown up now. Like,
yeah, Good Boys is what 2018 now.
Was
it 2019?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
That's just
Time
something
flies.
though. Like,
I love that movie.
It's too funny. Okay, who's Molly? Because she's not with us. Joanna's bring drugs to a fucking playground.
I loved that kid. I don't know what his name was, but he was
I think it was wasn't it Keith L. Williams? I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he was awesome. I loved him.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I think he was the funniest one in my opinion. Like seriously. Or Thor. I think Thor was also pretty funny. Like seriously, does this look like a sippy cup? No, it's a fucking juice box. Because I'm not a fucking child.
It's a funny story actually with Good Boys. I wasn't there, but there's this Bible camp that I volunteered at in the past. And one year I wasn't volunteering at it as a camp leader or anything like that. But one of the boys who's an extra in Good Boys, when they're drinking the beer, when they find the beer at the skate park, and they're like daring Thor to have more than 3 sips or whatever. One of the boys standing next to the main bully, he actually came to the Bible camp that one year, and all the kids were like surrounding him, just asking him questions about Good Boys.
Wow. That's funny.
And he had already he did not look like how he looked in the movie because he had already aged well beyond that point. Because the movie was like shot in 2018, came out in 2019, and this was like 2021.
Again, crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But trying to think of another.
What is that? Knights?
Knights of the Zodiac.
Never heard of
Don't
that.
watch it.
No, Zach, seriously. If you are legit looking for the ultimate so bad it's good movie of the year, you gotta watch this. Like,
All right.
it's so bad.
I've never even heard of that.
So hilarious.
It's so terrible.
Shut up, Jerry. You haven't even seen it.
But I heard a lot of people saying it was terrible.
But Grant and I are definitely on the side that thinks it's like that it's so bad you must see it. Like,
All right. I'll have to check that out.
yeah, that's the one where it's like it's so terrible, but I would definitely recommend it. Like,
What do you think of that Five Nights at Freddy's trailers that have been released?
I haven't seen the newest trailer, but man, dude, I'm so freaking pumped.
Don't watch the second trailer.
I've seen the teaser and the first trailer. Like the first official trailer. Like that those are the only trailers.
I think the second trailer shows a little bit too much.
Well, the movie's only going to be in like an hour and 15 minutes, so there's probably going to be some surprises in store.
Thank goodness that 3-hour runtime was not true. Remember that 3-hour rumor?
And I thought to myself, well, if you're going to make this movie 3 hours, you better have a good story on your hands.
Yeah, I was not going to see it. I might see it now that it's only an hour and 50, but if it was 3 hours, it was a no for me. I was not going.
Yeah, and I remember texting you that one day, if you were looking forward to it. I did tell you that it might be like D&D, where it's like you don't have to play the game in order to watch the movie. Like, there actually might be some surprises in store for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have avoided the trailers, but the trailer did come on for me when I went and saw Strays. I didn't think it looked great, to be honest.
You never know, man. It could be good.
Maybe. From that trailer, I did not think it looked like a good movie. I didn't know Josh Hutcherson was in it, though. That's kind of cool. Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, yeah, and Matthew Lillard's in it, too. So.
Yes, that's right. He did pop up.
Yep, he's the man. Like, he's the person that runs Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in the movie. So he was the one that was offering the job to Josh Hutcherson.
See, I might go see it just for him. I might go see it for Matthew Lillard.
Stu Macher from Scream, dude. Like, I think that, Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Can't forget that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Do you think he's more known for Stu or Shaggy? I think he's more known for Shaggy.
Stu.
You think Stu? I think in the horror community,
think Stu for sure.
I think in the horror community that's true. I think in general population, like general audiences, I think it's Shaggy. Because Shaggy,
I mean, he definitely sounds a lot like Shaggy from the animated cartoon. Like,
yeah, but also he
looks the part for one, and also sounds a lot like him.
Do you remember those Shaggy memes that went around that one year about? Oh, what was it? It was like Shaggy being like all powerful or something like that. I didn't think the memes were ever funny. What was that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there were these memes.
He knows what he's talking. He knows what you're talking about.
Oh, he does. Okay. Yeah, so. I don't know. I think he's more popular for Shaggy.
Well, I mean, that's fair, but I mean, just what I technically know him more from is definitely as Stu Macher from Scream. Yeah. That's what I know him more from. Because that's my favorite horror, like not just my favorite, not just like one of my favorite horror films, but it's also my favorite film franchise.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the Scream movies. Minus 3. We don't talk about the third one. Third one sucks.
That third one is not good at all.
But I mean, I love the first one, obviously. I love the second one. 3, bleh. 4 was good. 5 was great. 6 was awesome.
Yeah, I loved 6.
Dude, 6? Ghostface in that boom was ruthless.
So brutal. Just relentless.
He just went all out in that movie. Like, seriously, tipping, like, dude, a girl just climbing a cross to the next building, and Ghostface tips her off the ladder. Yeah. And she hits her face against a trash can.
Brutal.
Dude, the practical effects they used for that.
Yeah, and the tension. The tension in that scene was so good.
Like you like when you watch that scene, you're like, oh my god, are they're all like you think, oh my god, they're all gonna die. Like,
Yep. Yeah, you
Right.
legit fear for them, and I can't say that I've ever felt that too much in Scream, like fearing for the actual characters' life, like except for Randy in 2, because when he gets pulled into
yeah,
that
that's
van,
right.
I was like, please don't let this be true, and it ended up being true, and that sucked. But other than that,
I thought it was gonna be the same thing, like with Mindy, like when she got stabbed again, like on the train. Like I thought she was like legit gonna die. Like,
yeah. In
but then like
retrospect, do you think it was a good idea to kill off Dewey?
I'll just sit. It was heartbreaking, but it was like I think honestly because it was a legacy sequel, one of them had to go. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say like whether or not it was a good or bad choice to kill off Dewey because again, one of them had to go. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of miss Dewey. In the 6th film, I kind of felt it a little bit. I miss Dewey.
I mean, me too, but but even when it's like, but when they showed like his photographs, like in the shrine, is what they like to, is what Gail likes to call it.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh,
Me too. That's when
Dewey.
I was like, oh, I missed him. Why couldn't he have been in this instead of Gale?
I know, but it's whatever.
Yeah, that was the one thing about Scream 6 was that I didn't think Gale needed to be in it at all. She really served
But
like
it's not. But I
no
didn't really
purpose.
necessarily think of it as a bad thing. I mean, I would somewhat agree that she did not really need to be in it, but I'm not saying that's really a bad thing. Like,
Yeah, it's not a bad thing, but I was a little bit annoyed when she pulled up and they like had the slap again and they were like, "You wrote a book about everything." And I was like, "Seriously? We're doing this again?" Like with Sydney and Gail from the first film, now we're doing it with this chick and Gail in Scream 6. Like I thought that was a little bit lazy recycledness.
it didn't really bother me. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
because I
Movie's
mean,
still awesome. Love
with
the
this,
movie.
with, like, I mean, like with the tricks, like with the franchise, like what they were trying to do, especially like that it's actually being helmed by a different team than the original 4 films. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. Like, I'm not gonna complain too much here.
Yeah, Scream 7 could be really special though.
Yeah, I mean, and also it's going to be directed by the guy that did the Happy Death Day movies. It's rumored to.
Nice. I like the first. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I like the first one.
Oh yeah, and he also directed. If you didn't remember, he also made Freaky, a movie with Vince Vaughn.
Right.
That
Vince
movie's
Vaughn.
hilarious. Like,
Vince Vaughn. That movie looked. I didn't get around to watching that one, but I remember that looked pretty decent from the trailers. They
seriously, like
they
Vince
swatched-
Vaughn plays as a serial
Yeah.
killer, and he switches bodies with a high school girl.
Right, and then the high school girl is the serial killer. Yeah,
Yep,
clever. Kind of clever.
It was
that
this
is
year.
hilarious.
It was my first time watch.
It's really funny. Like seriously, the way that like when he wakes up, like when Vince Vaughn wakes up like the next morning, and he's in the body of Catherine Newton. He was like, "Oh my god, why do I sound like that?" Like it's definitely a horror comedy version of Freaky Friday for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. Looked fun though.
It's a lot more fun than you think it will be. Like, because some people will be like, it doesn't really look all that funny. It's a lot funnier than you think it is. And also, Alan Ruck is in that movie from
Oh.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, cool. Good for him.
He plays as one of Millie's teachers. And by the way, that's the main character, the girl's name, Millie.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's yep, he plays as the teacher. So
Cool. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I gotta go now, man. I gotta go. My time's up. But thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me on. It was
and I'm
fun.
glad I got to see you again for a little bit, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute, so I definitely wanted to. While I had the time, I wanted to jump on and say hey. So take
Yep.
care, man.
See you
Talk
around,
again
Zach.
soon.
See you, man.
Bye, Jared.
Yep. Trying to I don't know what to watch, man. Kind of out of options. But I will be watching Joyride when I get that on Tuesday. I will be watching that. And not confirmed on it yet. I've been thinking about it. I think I might do a code giveaway.
For your 500.
What? What's up, Jared?
For your 500.
No, it's not really. It's not really gonna be for that, because There was some people like it was. I was thinking you, Movies and Trains, or Grant to give the code to, but it's like I can't really decide who I want to give it to, so I'll just do a giveaway. For my digital code for Joyride. Because I know for sure my parents won't watch it. And if they did, they probably will not. They'll probably turn it off like 5 minutes in or so. If I'm being honest. Because it is, from what I've heard, it is very, very raunchy. And hey, Drew, sorry I missed your comment here for a little while, but Mr. MVP, View with Drew, what's up? You got any like what's one movie this year like that you can think of that has really been on your watch list that you've really wanted to watch? Like the one that comes to your mind the most.
I have no clue.
I would say it's definitely it's a three-way tie between Past Lives, Talk to Me, and Joyride. Actually, yeah, I think I'd also say Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. I should have honestly gone to the theaters to go see that, to be honest. I really should have. Instead of seeing.
I don't understand the hate for it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be kind of the. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to try to toot my own horn on it, but for whenever I get around to watching it, maybe it might be the diamond in the rough for DreamWorks. If I'm being honest, it might be the diamond in the rough. So we'll see. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't. We'll see. Possibilities are endless. More think of what else. I was gonna say the Boogeyman, but I'm like, nah. I haven't really heard that many good things about it.
It's mostly been mixed.
I was gonna see it the weekend it came out, but it was this. But the thing was, it was the same weekend as Across the Spider-Verse. So that's kind of why I was like, nope, not doing it. So yeah, I didn't feel like doing it that night. not even that. I just didn't feel like going to see the Boogeyman, like, because I think by the time that Elemental and the Flash came out, that one at my theater, that the Boogeyman was removed by that time. So there's that. Sorry. Oh yeah, and Air comes out today. I might keyword might grab it this week. I don't know. And I really do not think that my Walmart's gonna have Cobweb. If I'm really thinking about it, I really don't think my Walmart's gonna have Cobweb. Even though I do really want to get Cobweb, I just don't think my Walmart will have the movie. Yeah, I think that one's kind of the big. If I'm being honest, I think Cobweb is the big sleeper hit of the year. In my opinion, I think that one's the big sleeper hit because no one saw it and nobody's talking about it.
I've been hearing mixed things about it.
I would say you should check it out. I would say you should check it out. It's really, really good. I'm trying to see what tickets I got left.
How do you like my new profile picture?
From Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Can't blame you, though. Let's see, I got Air, got Ninja Turtles, my third round ticket, my two Blue Beetle tickets, my two Gran Turismo tickets, and my two Equalizer tickets. August for me was honestly kind of just the month of repeat viewings. Because there was nothing out by then. Like the ones that I was really excited for. Like I saw Ninja Turtles 3 times, and I saw Blue Beetle twice, and I saw Gran Turismo twice. And then I obviously saw Meg 2 The Trench, which... Fuck that movie. But yeah, I'm going to have to text Grant here in a little bit because I need his help with reviews for a couple of live reviews of The Baker and Run Rabbit Run. I'm going to need to talk about those movies for moral support.
I found the sound.
The sound?
That Grant uses for his angry reveal.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it.
How did you find it?
On YouTube.
I haven't been able to find it. You need to you should send me that.
Sure thing.
Let's see. I got Air. So for the tickets I got like I said, I got Air. Got this. Yeah, this one was my third. This is my third round ticket for Ninja Turtles, and I got my. Oh shit! I got my 2 tickets for Blue Beetle, and I just dropped probably for good reason. My ticket for Meg 2 The Trench. And then my 2 tickets for Gran Turismo, which I loved.
And there's a Walmart exclusive steelbook.
For Gran Turismo?
Yeah.
Send me that too. I need to see that. Send me that. Because
there's Best Buy, the Walmart exclusive, and just standard.
Bro, I need to, dude. I might pull another Cross the Spider-Verse on that one. I might get both steelbooks if they look good.
I told I told mostly everybody that Walmart is on the run.
They're just like, they're killing it with their steelbooks, man. And
I think
why I said it,
Best Buy
also
has
I'm probably going to double dip on Blue Beetle, getting the Walmart exclusive steelbook and the Best Buy steelbook.
I think Best Buy has a competition now.
With Walmart, yes.
Best Buy has a competition with Walmart.
I never thought I'd see the day where that happened. Did you think that would ever happen?
Nope.
See?
And some other people also.
I mean, honestly, nobody saw that coming. Because I know this one for sure was a Walmart steelbook. And this one was too, actually. This was a Walmart exclusive steelbook for Skinamarink.
I think last year's the steelbooks at Walmart started rising.
See, I got 3 Walmart steelbooks: Terrifier 2, Skinamarink, and Across the Spider-Verse. I love my steelbooks. I don't know what else you want me to say, man. I love my steelbooks. Oh yeah, and I got all of these Walmart Halloween slipcovers.
Yeah,
And
Walmart doesn't have it.
Yours doesn't? That's weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Hey, Judd.
But I really want the Scream 4.
You want that one? I was gonna grab the one for the Mist, but I forgot. There's a 4K coming out. Like, I legit forgot that there was a 4K coming out for the Mist. So I...
Yeah, I really want to get that.
What?
The Scream 4. Still want to get it.
So, I still do not think my theater is going to be playing A Haunting in Venice, so... Oh. That was weird. That was weird. I'm sorry. I was just looking at one of my tapes and I found something inside the reel. So I had to shake it out. The last SpongeBob tape ever made. So, yeah, if you can't tell, this tape is very, 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 very rare.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh. Come on. There. Sorry, let's see. Was that the sound?
Yep.
Do the thing. Yeah.
Now you don't have to tell, but Grant to use it.
All I can just say to myself, okay, anytime I see a bad movie, like the ones that I like really, really do not like, and I decide to do a review, I'll definitely be like, all right, do the thing. I don't know why, but that sound is so funny. Like, sometimes I just go back to some of Grant's videos just to hear that sound, like the one for Spinning Gold. Like, anyways, before we begin, I'm not gonna say it because you already know what the drill is. I can't. That sound is so funny. Fuck you! I don't think that sound's ever gonna get old. To be honest, I don't think that's gonna get old.
You're making
Because
it
Grant does
funny.
that. What?
I said you're making it funny.
Why? Just by me laughing or what?
I don't know.
Is it just when I'm just like, do it or something like that, or what? I can't stop laughing. That thing is too funny. Like when it came to The Nun too, because of how bad that was, Grant and I agreed on it. I had to tell him to do it. Like I had to be like, Grant, you know the drill. Do the thing. Oh. I thought it was gonna happen again. So yeah, just send me that when we're done here,
Okay.
and then so I can use that for.
I'm way
So
behind now on the episodes of Hello Boss.
Huh. If I'm gonna be honest, I think you and I could probably do this one together. For which one is it? Trap House. Since we both have seen that one. Because we both know how bad that was. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we might do. So yeah, so maybe this week or something. I have no idea, but if I only when I get time, we can do the review together because I need to talk to Grant to help me do the reviews for Run Rabbit Run and The Baker because both of them sucked. Oh, wait a minute. What?
Oh, go ahead. You brought
I was gonna say, like, whenever I get around to watching Nefarious, like in its entirety, I think I'm gonna need you and Grant for moral support to talk about that. To talk about it.
I said, don't watch it. It's not worth your time.
Bro, I freaking watched Run Rabbit Run and Spinning Gold. So it's like, it's probably gonna happen.
If Grant was here, he was said the exact same thing what I said.
Yeah, I know you guys don't want me to do it, but it has to be done.
I don't know if I'm thinking about it. Be doing the first time, doing a sort of television series on different episodes.
A watch along series of different episodes.
Yeah, on certain series.
Huh. I don't know, man.
I think I'm doing the Hell Boss one.
Maybe.
It's free on YouTube, so you don't really need to go anywhere or buy it.
There's something.
Certain episodes are long and some others are not.
Oh, that's interesting.
The first episode is only 14 minutes, and the second episode is 16 minutes. Third one is 17 minutes, so it's not really that long. But once you get to the second season, yeah, you're getting like a full episode, or
Like an
19 to 20 minutes.
So.
So yeah.
To see what happens.
But I need to head out for tonight.
Yeah. Go. Right. You go, man. See you later. So yeah, guys, just chilling out for a little longer. So. So yeah, go ahead and ask some more questions if you guys got any more questions to ask. Just oh shit. Oh boy. It's my dude. Raised on Hover Grant, aka Grant the Movie and TV Guy. What is up, my dude? What is up, man? Or should I do the Robin Williams thing from Death to Smoochie? What's up? That's so funny. What's up, Grant? It's good to see you, buddy. It's always good to see my buddy Grant. Always good to see him. Oh, by the way, guys, if anybody of you are still watching live, go subscribe to Grant because he's a great guy. And one of my best friends here on this medium. What would you like to see from the Conjuring franchise? Do you think they should stop or do other Conjurings? I don't want to see any more Conjuring movies, to be honest with you, Jason. I really don't want to see any more. After The Nun 2, I was like, nope, I'm done. I am done with this franchise. Like, I was just done. My condolences, Grant. Tell Ben to walk out. Just, dude, if he hasn't, has Ben seen Equalizer 3 already? Because if he hasn't, you should see that instead. For crying out loud, man. Because that movie's awesome. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Grant, I love you. Seriously. That is too funny. Yeah, he should see Bottoms. Now, look, I haven't seen Bottoms myself, but it's like, yeah, he should go see it. He should go see that instead of watching The Nun 2. I would agree on that one. Or hell, even Grant, or have you seen Gran Turismo? Like, that was good. I'm happy, man. I really do want to check out Bottoms, but again, I have to wait until rental, unfortunately, to watch Bottoms. But I'm going to try to make it a goal before the end of the year to watch Bottoms. That's what I'm hoping to do, is to watch Bottoms by the end of the year. Oh, yeah. And also, if you guys are looking for hidden gems for this year, if you guys are looking for a hidden gem this year, I would actually consider this one to be the diamond in the rough of the year. Cobweb. You guys need to watch Cobweb. Like, for real. Like, you guys need to watch Cobweb. Cobweb, bro. Yeah. That movie was good. It was good. Skinamarink or Husira. I've seen Skinamarink. I have seen Skinamarink. I actually own it. Yeah. I hated it the first time I watched it, but then rewatching it and like the vibe that I was supposed to, like completely in the dark in the middle of the night, I loved it, man. I still do think it doesn't need to be an hour 40, but it was really, really good though. I really enjoyed Skinamarink the second time I watched it. Hey Vince says, I liked that movie, saw it in theaters with my friend, talking about Cobweb. Heard amazing things with Cobweb. Cobweb is so good. Yeah. Yeah, guys. You guys gotta check out Cobweb. Cobweb is really, really good. That was weird. But let's see. Did you like Pearl? Pearl is awesome. Pearl is awesome. I would say it's honestly it's somewhat on par with X, but at times there are times where I do prefer Pearl over X. At times, like there are times where I do prefer Pearl over X. Do you predict that Oppenheimer will hit $1 billion? $1 billion? I don't think it will, to be honest with you. I really don't think it will. I will be watching Talk to Me in a few weeks. I promise you, I will be watching Talk to Me. I don't think I'm going to be able to see A Haunting in Venice. Unfortunately, my theater doesn't have another coming soon list, and that's kind of the sad part, because I actually really wanted to check out A Haunting in Venice. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing a review for A Haunting in Venice, unfortunately. But I might. I might. We'll see. Because it might happen. Didn't watch Pearl yet, but I loved X and can't wait for Maxine. X is awesome. Pearl is awesome. Cannot wait for Maxine. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, to be honest. Awesome. Noah, I'm so glad you finally got around to watching it, man. It's so, so good. It was so good. It's in my top 10 of the year. Okay. If you guys know, you know. Yeah, I was just... Thanks a lot, Ernie. Now you're making me laugh not thinking about it. It's funny. So, yeah. I already done watch-alongs for X and Pearl. So. I'm still waiting on Maxine, dude. He's a good one. He's a good one. What was your favorite horror film last year? It was easily like this was like here I'll say that in a minute. When I watch that scene, like anytime I rewatch X and I get to that scene, I laugh even harder. To answer your question, my favorite horror film last year, I talked about this movie at nauseum, and I think you guys might know what it is. But for any of you that don't know, my favorite horror film of 2022, and also my second favorite film of last year, was The Black Phone. Last year was just a gift for us horror fans because we had, like, obviously we had X and The Black Phone, Pearl, Barbarian, Smile. We had so many great horror films last year. But then we still obviously got garbage like Crimes of the Future or Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Like, so, but we had to get what we had the gift of X and The Black Phone for sure, and Pearl, and Smile, Barbarian, and Terrifier 2. I cannot forget. I cannot forget Terrifier 2. Yeah, Bones and All. That's on Prime right now, so I do need to watch Bones and All. I do need to watch Bones and All, man. I do need to. Favorite horror film last year was Smile, followed by X. Smile. To be honest, Smile was gonna give The Black Phone competition, but then I realized I've rewatched The Black Phone so many times to a point where it's like, yeah, it has to be this one. Like, this one legit just took the spot for my favorite horror film of the year. Like, I loved The Black Phone. I really, really do love The Black Phone. I mean, dude, come on now. Where is it at? I know it's in here. My clothes basket. Yeah, I need to. That's not it. 1 minute. I just have to do some digging. Here it is. I see it. Dude. Scream 5 was great. Dude. I have a freaking t-shirt of this movie. I have a freaking t-shirt of The Black Phone. Look at this thing. I love this shirt, man. This is honestly one of my favorite things that I own, is this shirt for The Black Phone. Like, I really do love that shirt, guys. You gotta watch it, man. It's so good. Both of them, actually. If you've seen the first one, that's fine enough, but you need to watch 2. Favorite A24 film? It is Everything Everywhere All at Once. This year's Best Picture winner. Between that one, Lady Bird, High Life, and Under the Skin. I mean, Lady Bird and High Life are kind of getting competition a little bit for me. Loved High Life. Oh. Yep. Thank you so much, Jason. I love that shirt. Ordered it off of frightrags.com. So, and of course, if you guys already knew, there's my Blu-ray. There's my Blu-ray for The Black Phone. I love this movie. I really do. I love this movie so freaking much. Because honestly, because of how many times I've seen it and all that jazz, you know, I think I would honestly sit here safe to say that The Black Phone is a masterpiece. In my personal opinion, I think it's a masterpiece. I really do love The Black Phone. It's not a bad double feature. Maybe, but I don't know when. Prepare yourself for that one there, Noah. If you ever get around to watching High Life, prepare yourself. Is all I will say. Just prepare yourself. 30 minutes too long. It felt like a little fan film. Times. I would 100% disagree with that part of the comment. But the multiverse aspect, for sure, is phenomenal. Thoughts on Dr. Sleep? Fantastic follow-up to The Shining. Fantastic follow-up to The Shining. I didn't think it would be that great, but it was awesome. But I think I'll go ahead and end it here for now. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for everybody that stopped in tonight.